I big shout out to everyone watching this Jrod on Point. You're watching On Point True Crime. I'm your host, Jrod on Point. I am him. Your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep. The one that everyone's talking about is all good, it's all good, it's all good. I am here. Big shout out to Jay. Mike check 1 2 1 2. Mike check 1 2 1 2. I don't need no mic because you could hear me. Big shout out to Jane. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. Big shout out to those in the back chilling, eating popcorn, watching their favorite content creator, Jrod on Point. I so much appreciate you. Yeah. I don't need a mic though. I don't need a mic, but I'm here today because I wanted to pass by and have a little chit chat with you about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. Big shout out to Jane. Thank you so much for being here. Very appreciated. We in the daytime in summertime. You know, I'll pop up anytime whenever I get time. Listen, it's summertime. I told you I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, be live as much as I can, but it's summertime, and it's so much to do. Listen, man, y'all gonna have to forgive me, but we having fun. Hopefully, y'all having fun in the summer, which hopefully everyone is having fun as much as I'm having fun, and as much as my family is having fun. Hopefully, everyone is having a fun summer. I know it's crazy in the United States. I know it's crazy over here. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stress too much. I understand, you know, it's a lot of riots, you know what I'm saying? United States is on fire. I get it. Like I get it. You see how quiet it is here? I'm just saying that, listen, I'm not laughing. I'm just saying it's quiet around here. So big shout out to everyone in Ohio having just some peace and quiet, enjoying the summer while the rest of the United States of America is on fire. Hey, big shout out to Ohio. How Jane doing? How Jane doing? All the way from the UK, a sister from another mother, from another father, straight from the UK, representing. How Jane is doing today? She said she got the popcorn, she got the pot going on. I'll get to the chat. Just me and Jane. Listen, it's just me and Jane here. It's all good. We don't need nobody else. Hi, baby. Hi. You want to say hi to the people? Yeah. Come here. The camera right there. Camera right there. Right there. Sit. I can see you. You can see yourself right there. Hi, there you go. Hi. Please click like and subscribe and share the content. All right, baby. Go ahead. Take a little break. All right. So big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to my daughter Nelly with the cameo. You know what I'm saying? Future content creator. Jane saying hello, beautiful. So yeah, you know how we always gotta start there, you know, a little intro right there. You know, we gotta get a little giggle. You know, we gotta have a little giggle. Thank you, I appreciate. I'll tell her. Nelly Jane said that your hair is amazing. She said, thank you so much, very so much. I appreciate it. Please click like and subscribe. And please share the content. Listen, my voice is coming back little by little. I'm still sicky though. But my voice is back. Jane says, summer equals just question mark. You just summer question mark. It's raining up in here. It's raining in the UK. Listen, I don't know. It seems like when it's raining in the UK, it's raining over here in Ohio. I don't believe in coincidences, though. Like, are we close? Jane says it's always raining in the UK. Stop playing. Nah. And then she said, Ohio peaceful? Question mark. You talking shit, Jrod. No, but in reality, is peace and quiet in Ohio. It's all good over here, though. I mean, yeah, we can see the news right now. What can we say? We watch. Listen. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator. I know what's going on. I get it. I totally get it. Listen, we're not gonna talk about it. I get the emails. I get the texts. I might make a video. Listen, I haven't made a video for a while. Listen, I got a lot. I have a lot on schedule. I got excuses. I'm the boss. I could have excuses. I'm actually the only one allowed to have an excuse because I'm the boss. So excuse you. But right now we're playing. We've been playing. We're chopping it up for 10 minutes just because a little longer. We've been posting clips from the discovery compelled hearing on the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Thank you for the support. I appreciate those views. As a small content creator, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I always tell you, if I get 100 views a pop, I'm good. Listen, I don't complain. I haven't missed a check. I'm good. Listen, we don't have no worries over here. We just want to make sure that everyone gets informed about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. We've been in the center of all since the very, very, very beginning. In the same way, we've been in the center of all in the Kiely Rodni case. Rest in peace, Kiely Rodni. Rest in peace, the Idaho full. Kiely Rodni content coming soon. I have to put it out there. For those that we still thirsty, we still thirsty. We still thirsty. We thirsty. I'm thirsty. We still thirsty for justice. We're still waiting for Lady Justice to, you know what I'm saying, like a little walkthrough, you know what I'm saying, like just a little walkthrough and give us some justice in the Kiely Rodni case, which is very well deserved. It's been quiet for a long time, you know. We could compare that as equal as the secrecy in the Idaho full. It's so silent. It's a lot of secrecy, you know what I'm saying. It might not be a gag order on the Kiely Rodni case, but it's definitely a code of silence, especially coming from the FBI. I could only tell how in depth is the Kiely Rodni case to have such a silence, but that's how big not just that case is, but also the Idaho full due to the gag order and have everything on such a silence. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something to talk about when silence it doesn't equal justice, or at least not in a peripheral of the POV. Like we wish we could see in the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case a solid prosecution. We wish we could see that, but he's nowhere to be found, and it's sad to say that the past lives and the present lives of people, and talking about everyone surrounding this case, including ourselves. In the same way I told you from the very beginning, from the very top, that everyone in YouTube was getting played with. Everyone in YouTube true crime was being played with, far as information, far as like emails sent by unknown personalities. They became personalities when the Idaho 4 came. Like, always raining in the UK. Jane said, glad he's good in your hood. I appreciate it. Hopefully he's glad in your hood too. Big shout out to Jane. Thank you so much. IRP, Kiely, Idaho 4, Delphi, and all victims needing justice. Yes, indeed. I totally agree with that statement, though. Only those content creators that have been here way before the Idaho 4, like myself, by a case. I've been here as, I think me and Harsh Reality started out at the same time. Me on my first channel and whatnot. He ended up doing amazing. Big shout outs to Harsh. I'm very happy to see a content creator that started out at the same time I did, doing so much amazing work and doing great. At the same time, you know, you also for trades, we all started out like around the same time. That's the trilogy. I call it the trilogy of the Kiely Rodni case. The trilogy of the Kiely Rodni case, far as content creators, is Harsh Reality, you also for trades, and Jrod on Point. We all started at the same time. Kiely Rodni case. Ups and down, discrepancies in makeup, and you know, making sure that, you know, even with you also for trades, you know, and all that controversy and drama about whatever I said and this and that or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to apologize. We only having an opinion and a personal take about things that we see in the YouTube true crime community. In the same way, it's a fair game. If whatever y'all see, whatever y'all want to talk about, just do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. It's all for the content. Big shout out to everyone that does content. Big shout out to everyone that understand what content is all about. We are the content. I am him. You see me on the screen thanks to YouTube. Big shout out to Team YouTube. Very appreciative for everything that y'all do for us. If it wasn't for Team YouTube, we wouldn't be able to be here at this day today. Thank you so much. So much appreciated. Big shout out. Any hit different when we send a shout out to Team YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for the partnership. So much appreciated. Big shout out to Google. We have to shout out the big bosses in Google. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to those in the yacht. Big shout out to those in the yacht. It hit different. But talking about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, we're gonna have it play. We're gonna have it replay. Because I like to replay. You know, a lot of people are like, I seen this before. I seen this before. I shut shut up. Who cares? If it doesn't bother me watching something 130,000 times, or how many times I watch it, It shouldn't bother you neither. Like, come on, man. You subscribe to this channel because you like Mademoiselle B. You like Mademoiselle B, and the way I break it down and chop it up for you and bring it to you well served. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donations too. Thank you so much. But in the same breath, the discovery compelled here in 2024 was very telling. Like, I understand people like to, some people like to, read documents and whatnot. I respect that, and actually I support that, and 100% I'm with ya. Big shout out to Kathy and the Indie Sun. Big shout outs to you. I'm a daily watcher of her show. Big shout out to Kathy. Big shout outs to you. Many other content creators that do documents. A big shout outs to y'all. Y'all very helpful to the true crime community. For those that just don't want to bother reading the documents, y'all are very essential to the true crime community, and big shout outs to y'all. Thank you for your service to the true crime community. Big shout out from Jrod and the On Point Family. It's a lot of new content creators that we have reached out to, and we're waiting for collaboration with new content creators. It's a lot of, listen, man, I'd rather to be around content creators around my same level, far as the subscriptions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of big content creators want to say like, oh, you leeching from me, you leeching. No, how about y'all all have leech of me, and the majority of the takes that you bring to your content. As a big content creator, it seems that those that knows what we have spoke about here in this channel, and then y'all go and witness what other content creators have spoke about after we already spoke about it. I'm not going to mention no names because you know what? It's convenient to me. It's very convenient because I have the record. I have the record when I said it, how I said it. I have the record of those content creators that after I said it since 2022. Like I'm talking about this shit 2022, and these content creators are these day to day 2025. Talking about shit that we already been talked about. And the only thing that I could think about is you either watch my content and when it's smooch, or someone watch our content and send the information to you. Of course, I don't need no credit. Listen, man, y'all don't know the satisfaction that I get that after I've been speaking something for the past almost 3 years. As a small content creator, my impact in the YouTube true crime community, sometimes I'm like, yo, Jrod, you him, I am him. Like, it's like, thank you. I appreciate for those that is doing that. Again, I'm not gonna mention your name because then it's gonna be like, I don't feel like to do it now. He got up to it. He calling me out. But for those subscriber members and moderators that is being in this channel for the past 3, 2, 1 year, y'all know what is on record. Y'all know what we have spoken, and you know those content creators that literally use our angles, what we have spoke about, everything, like, and it's like, big shout out to Eddie. Big shout out to Eddie. That's my guy. But it's cool to see. Listen, it's so the satisfaction, of listening to a bigger content creator than myself, literally breaking it down to a bigger crowd. The same thing that I have said to y'all here in this, your channel, our channel, my channel, On Point True Crime. It's so super cool to see a big content creator literally saying, literally almost word by word, exactly what I have spoken here, but breaking it down on his way. For that and more, I thank you and appreciate you. Listen, a round of applause for you. Because it's like my voice here, like it is working. Like it is working. I get it. It's working. It's just how it is. It's how it works. Everybody get what they get, how they get it, and you have to be happy with it. I'm cool. Listen, I only want justice for the victims. And if the way to it is me do what I do here, and a bigger content creator say the same thing I said, breaking it down on his way, but it's the same message, and it goes around the world, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm cool. Listen, that's why it's like it's like at this point, it's like depend what he brings to the table. It's like, all right, cool. I know where you at. You're running slow. You're catching up to speed. So I have to slow it down so you catch up to speed. I get it. I'm cool with that. Listen, that just give me more time to spend with the family, and you know, and then when I come out, I give you the content that you need. You go ahead, do your work, and I just fall back and get donations. I'm cool with that. I am him. Big shout out to Jane. Jane said reminders are a good thing with this case. Yes, listen, this is why, like, for those that actually pay attention to the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case, listen, man, we don't play around with nubs around here. We way past that. Listen, here in YouTube True Crime, it don't matter how big is your channel, but it's levels to this shit. It's people like myself that deserve 1 million subscribers. I don't got it. It's people that do hit different that had 1 million subscribers, but they poop. It's like straight up hating. It's like, how you got those million subs? Like, you must be paying YouTube on some shit. Cause that content is garbage. I don't get it. Like, it's like listen, I get it that I know it's content creators that have go up quicker. Listen, for those that don't know, it's ways to pay YouTube to promote your content and put you in places and spots. So like whenever you see those new content creators that go up quick, like super fast and shit, 9 times out of 10 they paying YouTube though. Like those creators that are being in YouTube for a long time, they could tell you that unless you pay YouTube, you don't go up quick like that. You could tell who's paying YouTube. You could tell who's not paying YouTube. I'm not paying YouTube. YouTube is paying me. Why do I have to pay YouTube when YouTube paying me? Oh yeah, you know, yeah, you invest, you get more views. So it's like whatever you pay to YouTube, you get your money back and a little bit extra with profits and shit. Nah, I'd rather have real people wherever the algorithm takes me, I want that to see if the algorithm works. Because if the algorithm works, 9 times out of 10, the people that is gonna subscribe to us is people that could understand and comprehend lingo and understand what we do here. You know what I'm saying? But over here, we don't play around with like new people. Far as new people, as I call in YouTube true crime babies. That's what I call them. I call them true crime babies. We don't play with those. You can stay where you at. I don't have time for you. Listen, I'm a grown adult. I hope that you are a grown adult, because it's no children supposed to be listening to this content. It's rated over 18, and this is not for obviously it's not for grown adults that think like children. But those true crime babies, listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot hold your hand and just take you through the path of true crime. No, you have to find your way. Okay, I'm not your dad. All right, Maury said I'm not the dad. Okay, so we only try to have a very particular group of people. A very particular group of people, and it's the group of people that actually like to pay attention to cases the right way. And the only right way to pay attention to the case is going back and replaying the court session. I understand a lot of people, can't stand court sessions. Big shout out to Jane. It's different. But I think even her could tell you that a good court session sometimes could amplify the take and the understanding of the case. You know what I mean? Sometimes replaying the session, whatever details you miss, especially as a content creator, you get to review the film and double down on your takes, or reinsure or rearrange the take. So yeah, we don't mind to watch good content. We don't mind that. We don't mind watching good content. Jane said those that being here from the beginning knows. Yes, Jane is being here from the beginning. Big shout out to Jane. I appreciate you though. Jane, Amy, many others. I appreciate, but particularly Jane. Jane has stuck with me through thick and thin, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the sister in you. I appreciate the true crime aficionado in you. I appreciate the good, great human being that you are. You very straightforward. Listen, you know how to hit a nerve, because when you want to have the clear attention to a topic, I know you know how to get to people's skin to actually get to understanding that how critical and important is the topic. So I appreciate you on that though. I have learned a lot. Hopefully you have learned a lot. And we have bonded through the true crime community, and it's very appreciated from me to you, Jane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, today we're gonna not talk too much. We're gonna replay the link. The link on the StreamYard is up there. If anyone wanna pop up and talk about the case while we playing the court hearing, if anyone wanna pop up, hit the link. Don't get blocked. Be nice. Talk to me nice. Don't get cursed the fuck out. Listen. Why? So, no, I appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you though. Thank you for keeping me company for the past 3 years, and taking care of the chat in the way you always do. Thank you so much, so much appreciated. It hit different. Big shout out to Jane from the UK. Yeah, bars. But without further ado, for those that love the Brett Payne versus Cy Ray drama, for those true crime aficionados that love a good court argument and you love to see Brett Payne freeze like a deer in the headlights, for those that actually good understanding and want good replay, here in On Point True Crime, we got the best replays of the court hearings, and I know y'all gonna love it, because I tell you what, for those people that has followed this case from the very beginning, you could tell the prosecution is looking shaky, baby. The prosecution is looking shaky, baby. They don't got it. Big shout out to Pickman Holding. They don't got it. They don't. The prosecution want to continue the case. What you talking about? They knew. Listen, they have delayed, postponed, discovery share, all these obstacles and hurdles that the prosecution has put in front of the defense team is only for one reason. Because they fabricated this case. At least that's what they making it look like. This is only my opinion. It makes it because the information we got in hand, because the information that they provided, the information the prosecution, the court, and Ann Taylor have provided to us, the community, we could only take a conclusion at this day today that the prosecution fabricated a case on Bryan Kohberger. And now they try to do all this wishy-washy court shit to not just look like they throwing the rock but hiding the hand. Oh, it's not us. We ready to go. How can you be ready to go when the defense team? You have to make sure the defense team is ready to go. It's due process. So when you see the prosecution doing all this shady shit from the very beginning, I'm talking from the beginning, way before even the white-head lantern eyebrows came to this case, they were already, Moscow PD and prosecution and the University of Idaho, they were acting shady. In this hearing, we get to hear the Nick Balance, FBI Special Agent Nick Balance, created a cast draft, a cast information, right? That it was interpreted for the probable cause. It was interpreted by Brett Payne, not certified on cast. Brett Payne, not certified on cast. He don't know what he's looking at. He only see that Nick Balance draw a possible route. Brett Payne said it himself. Nick Balance draw a possible route that it was based on information that Balance already have. So that means that the information the prosecution said that they don't have about AT&T, they've been having it way back then, way before Bryan Kohberger even came to the light. They had that already. It was premeditated fabrication from the not from the FBI. It's not even the FBI's fault. None of this shit. Because the FBI, Moscow PD said the FBI did what they did and they went for it. They took the decision to go forward with whatever the FBI recommendation. But again, the FBI never said this is for sure. This is why the FBI told them, Don't use it because you need something else. The other something else that they needed and they didn't have, but had it. It was the cell phone data from Bryan Kohberger. They decided very early in the very beginning of this case who they were going to frame to keep the attention from the University of Idaho, from keeping the attention from the students of the University of Idaho. Author suspects. We want to talk about author suspects are students from the University of Idaho. Oh, Jrod, how you know when this is all gag order shit? Because Jrod on point does his homework. I'm not your typical YouTube true crime content creator. I'm not. I am him. I'm your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son. When I say that, I meant that. Hold on, technical issues. Having some technical issues over here. Hold on. 1 second, please. Some technical issues. All right. But if y'all want to talk about author suspects, we're talking about students from the University of Idaho. The same reason why this case was diverted, distracted, unfocused, and refocused on something else to do. A quick fix that you knew you could have done illegally, that you could have just break the law. And by the time that comes out, probably you don't even get into no charges. But the damage is already done. You're already misled, misinformed, disinformed the people. And we're talking about Scott Green. Scott Green has a lot to say. He must has a lot to say. Because if at the end of the day, in this case, it gets proven what we've been saying from the very beginning that we share with Moscow PD, and in the same way we told you that Moscow PD after we share it, way before eyebrows, way before white Helantra, we did our work and share it to Moscow PD, and Moscow PD looked the opposite way and I already knew when I called. When I called, I already knew what was about to happen. That's the reason why I called. Because I wanted them to know that it don't matter what you're trying to do. One person in the world that you never thought of knew everything that happened, and I wasn't even around. I knew everything that happened, who did it, how they did it, when they did it, names, motives, missing victims that you did not know where they were for a while, and I told y'all where they were, and you hiding it because it's gonna fuck up your timeline. Even Kara, the mother of Sana Kernoro, agrees with me on my takes on what was shared to Moscow PD. Kara been telling me, Jrod, thank you, because you're the only content creator that knows that the author suspects are students from the University of Idaho. Males and females, everyone that took part, not just killing, but lying. Not calling 911 when it was time to call, acting oblivious, acting like nothing is going on. That's how much of a psychopath you are to hear people getting slaughtered right by you, and you didn't even move a muscle to call 911, and you was cool with it. That's how much you hated them. Dylan, that's how much you hated them. Did that shit happen right in front of you? Literally. And you didn't move a motherfucking muscle to call 911? Dylan, is that's how much you hated the girls that you didn't even give a fuck about Ethan? You know how much it's been hurting me knowing what I've been knowing for the past 3 years, 2.5, whatever. This shit crazy. That we have people in power on the Department of Justice and the DA office, people running a college, a university that has the future of many youngins on their hands, playing with justice, playing with youngins' life. Young adults that go to a university for a higher level of learning and end up in a pine box. Just because you want to drive a narrative, you want to drive a culture, you want to drive you Greek road, you want to drive the cult of Satan. Because again, I say it like my grandma said it. If you're not riding with Jesus, you must be riding with Satan. I don't know what to tell you. Even has sacrificial innotations in this. Sacrificial innotations. You know what it is? You know how angry, you know how close, because people act like this has not happened before. This is what it bothers me with the true crime community, and I'm talking to the true crime babies. I'm talking grown-ass adults acting like babies and playing make-believe in the true crime community, acting like this shit has not happened before. And we have not seen the same shit that happened in the Idaho 4 happen somewhere else. And it was the motherfucking boyfriends. Right now, at this day today, Jack the Cool and Jake, Kiely ex-boyfriend, and Maddie's boyfriend look guilty to me as a motherfucker. Because if you have the balls to say that Bryan Kohberger is guilty with what you're seeing about him right now, have you paid attention how toxic those relationships were? Have you paid attention? Have you paid attention of Kiely Goncalves leaving Jack the Cool for no motherfucking reason? And apparently he found out what was the reason. Allegedly. Everyone knew how toxic both relationships were. Why? Because for Kiely, Maddie was number one. For Maddie, Kiely was number one. So when you have boyfriends in the same environment, they now have to wait until the girl decide what they're going to do for them. So then they could do what they want to. They can't even do what they want to do. They do what the girls want to do. Period. And if you want to be with them, you got to deal with it. Toxic relationships are dangerous. Toxic relationship, especially when the woman that you've been with for years and years and you put all the eggs on that one basket, leave you for no reason. And after she leave you for no reason, now she having a relationship with someone else. Like, think about that for a second. Those grown adults that are listening to this content right now, and the grown adults that are going to listen to it on replay. You know how dangerous it is when a man being with a woman for so many years. He got all the eggs on this basket. Even her mom and her dad tell you that they were supposed to get back together and get married one day, right? How that could have happened? How that could have happened? Listen, this relationship even have a dog in the relationship. And if they go with the psyche that that's our baby, they will fight for that dog like they would have fought for their own child. Like they don't have a child, the dog represents the child between them. Y'all want to act like this has not happened before? Y'all really want to act like a man that has been with a woman for so many years and has all these eggs in this basket? He has gone through all. Listen, I'm not going to say much, but let's say probably, possibly, allegedly, you could have gone through cheating. Knowing that your girl been cheating on you for a while, and you're just playing like you, like, listen, I don't know. I think she is, but I don't know. But you go through all those years in the same manner. That's going to fuck you all up as a man. And then out of nowhere, things change between you and her. She's trying to get independent now. Now she getting her own vehicle. Now she, not thinking about you. She left you. Jack the Cole. She left you for no fucking reason. Her mom told the whole world she was being a brat. She left him for no reason. It was no reason. They were supposed to get back together someday. How that would have happened when she declared total independency from Jack the Cole. Obviously, it seems the grass was greener somewhere else. She left him, didn't give these men a reason why she left him, and then he found out why she left him. Because she was with someone else. And God forbid she was pregnant. There's a lot of conversations about her being chubby. By the time she died, could it be a baby there? No one knows. Some people say that she got gutted. And I'm talking about the forensic files. Allegedly. So she got gutted. What the fuck? The killers were looking inside of her. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You gonna gut someone? How mad can you be? How enraged can you be? How pissed off can you be with this person for you to gut this person? To open her stomach wide open, guts everywhere. What are you talking about? Are we gonna talk like we don't know? Are we gonna talk about like this not has being out there from the very top? Have you wondered why this shit is so in secrecy and gag order? Because the fucking mess. Not just hold on. Because the mess, not just in the crime scene, but also the mess in the investigation. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. This shit hit home so hard. This shit hit home so hard, right in depth in the University of Idaho, that they know if they ever get to find out that the students of the University of Idaho did this to another students, that will open up the Pandora box about how their culture, the foundation of their culture, that will say a lot about the foundation of how they work, or how they work with these students. how they probably, and I want to say probably, created a toxic social life within the Vandals, within the University of Idaho, within the students. The University of Idaho had created a toxic environment between students, especially if this become a domestic violent case, a domestic violent murder case, and the perpetrators are students of the University of Idaho, killing students of the University of Idaho. Let's say if the tampering of the crime scene is proven, then we need to find out who tampered with the crime scene. What a coincidence that one of the last persons they seen Kiely alive was Jack the Cook. What they spoke about at that moment, we don't know. We could only guess. But especially we could only guess what she told Adam. Because everybody's saying, oh, Maddie told Adam something. Shut the fuck up. In the video, when they walking in the sidewalk with Showwalker, the thicker voice is Kiely. The cringy voice is Maddie. They flip it all up, even in news media outlets. YouTube true crime content creators flip it all up. What you want? You know what? I don't even wonder why, because I know. Because they are part of the problem. They part of the program. They part of like wash the brains of people, making them think something that is not, because they're just trying to make you get lost. You get lost in the sauce. Oh, they just got to get lost in the sauce. They're not going to know what the fuck happening. They are going to get lost in the sauce. If we say this little bit of stupid shit, they're just going to think of some other shit. The thicker voice, which is Kiely, okay, responds back. Because the cringy, thinner voice, which is Maddie, thinner build, ask Kiely, what did you told Adam? Just exact words. Exact words. Kiely, what did you told Adam? Kiely respond. I told Adam everything. That could have caused their death. If y'all want to talk about author perpetrators, author suspects, the people that we've been talking about it since the very beginning of this case. This is why, like when a lot of content creators, bigger content creators, have their takes about their weirdo takes about human CIs and stuff like that, and then the explanations that they have are like, oh yeah, I believe that he's a human. Confidential informants, human confidential informants that give up Bryan Kohberger. Are you fucking stupid? If Dylan Mortensen is not reliable as a witness, and he's the only witness that is there, far as the charges, is the only witness, the only person in the PCA. But you have content creators telling you in YouTube True Crime that they know that this is the reasons why they know that is confidential informants, when we know, because our homework tell you there is no confidential informants at all. Is none. I hope you could listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. And this content creator is gonna get embarrassed. He gonna get embarrassed soon. He's gonna get embarrassed soon. The court is gonna embarrass him. So he's gonna see in the court that he's no confidential informant, and he's gonna be like, oh well, he's gonna try to find a way to make it look like, oh yeah, you know, I thought it was a confidential informant, but you know, it's no confidential informant now. But I was right on everything else. Fuck out of here with your glasses and your beanie. Fuck out of here. Stupid. It don't matter how many views you get, no matter how many subscribers you got, you're still garbage, you're still trash. And you don't know what you're talking about. All that homework and all this shit that you say you pay attention. Listen, motherfucker, if from the very top you was wrong, is nothing that you could say after you was, oh yeah, you know, change my mind. Fuck you and fuck you changing your mind. Because you should pay attention to this case from the beginning. It's no motherfucking excuse. If you say that you are the best, if you say that you are the tip of the spear, how the fuck you're gonna be wrong from the very beginning and then adjust your content to try to make people believe that just because the information was changing? No, motherfucker, the information was not changing. You're the one that was changing your opinion and your theories about this shit, from Kohberger being guilty to Kohberger being innocent, after you realize what we were saying here. And then not just that, then you went your own route to try to find out why Bryan Kohberger is innocent. So because you didn't want to say what Jrod was saying. A bigger content creator than you say what Jrod is saying. So obviously he agreed with me. You in the other way, you wanted to act like you know something when you thought that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, and you know you fucked up. Because everything that you were saying started clicking in your head like, then this shit don't make no sense. But you already fucked up. You already fucked up because you thought Bryan Kohberger was guilty from the beginning. So now you're changing to thinking like, oh yeah, Bryan Kohberger is innocent, and I believe it's a confidential informant, and because a drug buzz, and it's a couple, and this and this and that. You shut the fuck up, bro. Do you listen? Everyone that believes anything that you say on your channel, they are dummies just like you. And I don't feel sorry for none of you. I don't want none of you people, because they are true crime babies. You are a true crime baby yourself. You're making people believe bombshells. They're revealing. You make people believe. I let people know. It is a difference between me and you. You make people believe. I let people know. And it's the difference between me and you. So when you thought that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, you should have stayed on that fence. Because when you became to the fence of pro-burger, everything that you say about why Bryan Kohberger is innocent, some things I agree with you. Some things I don't agree with you. And those things that I don't agree with you is about the drug shit, the confidential informant that we know is none in this case. Because again, if you can't use Dylan Mortensen, believe me, you can use no one else. You stupid son of a bitch. Stupid son of a bitch. If you can use Dylan Mortensen and you won't, you is no confidential human informant. The only tip, sole tip, it was the FBI IGG. That's it. It was no human tip. One second, please. It might embarrass you to hear this. But you was wrong when you said that Bryan Kohberger was guilty back then. And now that you're saying that Bryan Kohberger is innocent now, you're still wrong. You're still wrong. You're right in some things. I give you that. You're right in some things. But far as I did confidential informant shit, you lost in the sauce. You following narratives from someone else on your email. Stop doing that. You're looking stupid. So without further ado, let's start the replay. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everyone that is being watching from the very beginning, from the very top. Very so much. I appreciate it. Without further ado, we're gonna start the replay of the court hearing. The link of the panel is there. If anyone want to come and talk about the court session or whatnot, we're gonna let it play. We're gonna let it play, and then at some point at the end of it, I'm gonna pop up. If you want to talk about it, we'll be about it. And this is what we do. Big shout out to everyone watching. Jrod Point. Listen, man, I am him. I'm the best. It's okay to be the best. Don't hate. It's Jrod Point. Big shout out to everyone. So might as well, without further ado, let's have a little bit of court hearing. Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod Point. I appreciate ya.